Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Robbins2324, and another episode of Marvel's Contest of Champions. I just want to start off with all you super fantastic people. I have been enjoying doing this, and I thought, you know what, I haven't been able to tell you guys who I am yet. So this is just going to be that for today. It's just a quick, hey, this is me. Um, to start off, I've been playing this game for about 2 years now. I started Christmas time in 2014, so right after launch. I actually downloaded this game and Gods Among Us, the DC game, and I was playing both of them and wasn't a big fan of the DC game. I like how this one, the fighting style of this one, the animation actually had a little bit of a story. On the mobile game, on that one, the storyline really wasn't there. And I progressed a lot faster in this game. So after a couple months, I went ahead and went full-time on this. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get over this cold. When I never got an Alliance or anything until Cinco de Mayo, I actually joined Alliance. It's called Slayers, and I just want to give a shout out to all those guys that were part of that Alliance. I joined up, and in a month or so, actually one day I became an officer, and so did my wife, and then in about a couple months later I became the leader, because the leader at the time had to step down because he had some other stuff with life. So I took over that, and I ran that for over a year. Then some stuff happened, and I had to step away for a little while. I was kind of burnt out and everything else, so I stepped away for about 4 to 6 weeks, and when I came back, I joined an alliance called Faded. Shout out to you guys. Great group of guys. And I actually grew tremendously when that happened because I went from being at like 78K and I just skyrocketed up. I gained like 50,000 points like really quick. And I was there for a while. And then some stuff happened and everything else, which was sad. And I moved on from there and I joined Cabal. In the group of Cabal, those guys were highly skilled, big-time players, and we had a good thing going. We were in that T4C race thing, back and forth, and after a while, kind of got on everyone, and we ended up going our separate ways. Well, now we've actually come back together after a few months away from each other, realizing, you know what, we just had it so much better, and so we created this alliance, Band of Misfits. All the officers you see here, Bean, Cantor, Zeke, Jeek, Bird, Goody, Fire, and Zank, they were all the officers over there. They've been gracious enough to allow me to become an officer too, which is awesome. And these guys you see here, these guys all were in Cabal for the most part, like 90% of them, 95% of them. And we've added some people, lost some people, stuff happens. But, this has been a great group of guys. We've been rocking and rolling. Really, nothing's been in our way at all. We've just been dominating people. So I do want to give a shout to all them. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is my profile. 173 heroes, 225,000 rating. I would probably have a little better rating if I stopped selling 3-star champions, 4-star crystals. Hey, when you're like 12 off, I'd rather just sell 3-star again, 4-star. To me, that makes sense. I've sold some 4-stars also. I know. Don't sell 4-stars, don't sell anyone. But hey, I did it and got an Agent Venom 5-star feature, so I was happy as heck. My profile will look a little different from what you guys would see because mine's based off of PI. Your guys would see Prestige. So you're going to see Hyperion here, who actually I won in the arena. And actually, it's the last time I actually played the arena. When he came up the first time, I won him. Let me go to my heroes here. And let's sort this by hero rating. Okay, so this is my roster. I'm just going to roll through it real quick. If you guys see something, you can pause it and look at it. But I'm starting to really build up. It's been nice. Marina's a little easier. There's my Agent Venom. Love that dude. Um, Slowly going through. And the funny thing is, and I've heard this a lot from other people too, my first 4-star I got was Iron Man right here. Iron Man's my first 4-star. I got him after the Act 3 rewards redone because when they first started, when you beat Act 3, you only got a 3-star hero crystal. Well, sometime later, they changed it up and gave out 4-star crystals. So I got my first 4-star crystal, and that's how I got my first 4-star. I've been playing over 6 months. I've been playing about 6 months, and I still never had a 4-star. So I popped Iron Man, and then that same day, I opened some premium hero crystals because, as some of you remember who've been around for a while, they had the crystal opening events. So you saved everything, hoarded everything, and then opened on those. And I actually opened premium hero crystals, and I popped Thor and Hawkeye from a PHC. So that was over 18 months ago, and Thor and Iron Man still haven't been duped. I would love to do both of them, especially Thor. Iron Man, it's just because he's my first 4-star. I know he's not that great, but he's my first 4-star. So let me just scroll down here. I stopped really ranking up a lot of 3-stars, so that's a little light. And then you see a bunch of other ones still going. She's my last one that I need to take up to 330. Just ran out of some cats. Only had these guys duped, maxed out on my 2-stars because I don't care. But all my 2-stars are at 3-1. And then those selected ones I brought up to 330. But other than that, 3-1 for you beginnings is all you really need to get to. You'll have easy matches the entire time. You don't need to go any higher than 3-1 unless you really want to, but you really don't need to. And then the 1-stars. Go over here. Story quest. There we go. As you can see, I've beaten everything. Like I told you about Act 3. The funny thing was, when I beat Act 3, of course I had no 4-stars. On the last one go against Thanos on that last chapter, I actually had to use a 2-star Thor because I didn't have any cosmic 3-stars yet. So it was kind of crazy. So that was a little bit more challenging, but once Masters introduced and everything got a lot easier. When I fought here in Act 2, when I fought Kang, that dude crushed me. He was by far the hardest fight I've ever had in this, just because there was no masteries, there was no nothing. So he just smashed me. It took me forever to beat him. Thanos was hard at the time, but it wasn't impossible. I ended up at the end with all my 3-stars and everything, beating him, and I felt kind of proud because I did in like 4 revives. That last time was like, and a 2-star Thor, so I was like, hey, works. Go back here real quick. As you can see, my stats, like I said, I don't play Arena very often. I hate Arena. It sucks. I'm an AQ guy. Love AQ. Crush it usually. Alliance Wars, I'm fine at that. It's a big money grab, so I'm not the biggest fan of Alliance Wars either, but it is what it is. I used to, like I've said in other videos, I used to spend money, not a tremendous amount, but I used to spend some money. Now I've really kind of stopped paying, so you can continue building and keep getting better if you don't spend money. It does take a little bit longer, so it just depends on everyone's situation here. Go back here one more time. So I have, as you see my top row, all 10 of those are 550 or rank 3, 45. That's a Star-Lord there. Still waiting for my first dupe 5-star. I've waited 2 years to get her. I finally got her a couple months ago, and I dumped a bunch of 6 stones and Awakening Stone into her. So that has made my life so much easier. And Season 2 of Alliance Quest, I actually rolled with a 3-star Doctor Strange and a 3-star Scarlet Witch and my on-duped Doctor Strange. And I still crushed it, never used items. Perfect block days, I understand. Nothing's really changed though. Still crush it, don't use items. But um, my first 5-star was, where's he at? Right here, right now. Here's my first 5-star. That was such a letdown because before you upgraded him, he was a turd. He was Spider-Gwen. Now he's a much better player. Just kind of showing you everything else here. I don't have the most characters. Again, I don't grind in the arena very often, so I don't get a lot of basic heroes. I've probably won 5 or 6 basic heroes. Everything else is off of 4 stars and everything. But I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on who I am, where I've come from, how long I've been playing this game, and everything else. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've also liked this video and the other videos I've been doing, please consider leaving a sub on it. Also, hitting that thumbs up helps me out a lot. And please post any comments, questions, anything like that down below. And I'll see you guys on the flip.